Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 34 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. Where today I would like to finish up this kelp farm that I made, and I'd like to automate the production of dried kelp using Create, such that we can then get that stuff sent to the AE system, and we have it available for smelting and well, it's already smelted, but available for making belts. So here's my thought. I don't know that we need kelp for much else, but I'm already storing kelp in the system at home, right? And like maybe we need something else for it. I mean, like we could use it for some things. I'm sure there's something else it does that we could find a use for it. So might as well hang on to it. Dried kelp seems to be the main purpose, but I mean it can't hurt to use it elsewhere at some point. So why don't I split what LaserIO is doing? And round robin it into half the kelp goes into the ender chest here, and the other kelp gets processed into dried kelp so that we can make it into belts. So my thought process is this, right? We will run a lovely little shaft here over to this area, boop, boop, boop. And then that looks like it's going towards us. Okay, fair enough. Do I want to keep it that way, or do I want to change that? Excellent question. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, we could flip it if we threw a gearbox in there. Maybe I'll put the gearbox here so that it's like kind of aligned with. Yeah, that could be cool looking, right? Look how good that looks, right? And now it's going the other direction. Haha, nifty. So do I want that here, or do I want it like down one? I think here's fine. So what we'll do is we'll set this up, and then like way down here we could have another belt, right? And what'll happen is any items that get put on here will kind of ride along this belt, right? And then from there, I'm probably going to want to have a fan. So let's get a fan going here. And I'm pretty sure I want the fan. Do I want it here? Does that count? Or do I want it elsewhere? I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm not 100% sure if I can have it there. But let's do netherrack. And I think I have a flint and steel in my backpack. Cool. Okay. Let's do. I can just. There we go. So then you could have a belt coming this way, and we could do this. And then you could gearbox into that, and how does that work? Is that blowing or pulling? That might not be the right direction for the fan. I feel like it's pulling in, and we can see that here. See how the fan's pulling in? So we need to reverse this. That is the opposite direction that we would like the fan to blow. So that's going to be easier said than done. So what I could do. Does that blow? Yes, that blows it. That works, right? And then that hits that thing. See, I think I want it to be one Y level up, is what I probably want. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want this to be a Y level higher, because I want it to blow over the belt. I thought you could do this in a way. I'm trying to think. I don't think this works, but I guess we could try it and see. But I'm pretty sure this won't do its thing. Yeah. I would be taking damage right now if this fan was hitting me, and it's not, so that's not good. Because you can blow from below, I know that much. I guess technically if you wanted this to blow this way, what you would do is have the fan here, and the netherrack here. Right? And then that could blow across. Yeah. So what I should be able to do is maybe something like this. Yep, see, that's blowing towards the player now. That's not what we want. Now, how far does that go? That looks like it's going to about here. So if I'd like it to be one... I'm thinking about how I want this. That starts about here. Okay. So we'll want to reverse that. And again, the easiest way to do that is with a gearbox. Right? Now it'll process any kelp that comes along. Cool. Okay. Now if I threw kelp on there... Right? It starts getting smoked. It's going to stop there. And then eventually it'll turn into the appropriate item. Cool. Now, can I andesite funnel that up? We're going to find out. So andesite funnels can be used to pull items off belts. You can't filter them. You can filter brass funnels, but you can't filter andesite funnels. However, if you're clever and you have, like, functional storage, you can set up your functional storage to only allow one type of item in there, right? So I can put my functional storage there. I can get my... Ow, dried kelp. By the way, it hurts. Fire hurts. Fire bad. Okay. We can put dried kelp there, and then we can do andesite funnel, right? And what we want is... I really need to get that jetpack or something. If you hit it with a wrench, the arrow kind of points towards the belt now. Now it should pick up items off the belt. But since we filtered the drawer here, and we lock it, now it can only accept dried kelp, right? So the andesite funnel will try to pick up the kelp. It'll fail to pick it up until such time that it turns into dried kelp, and then it's allowed to pick it up, and it goes into the drawer. Is that cool? I think that's cool. It seems cool to me. Okay. That seems doable. That seems like it could work. Where's my building gadget? You. How about surface mode? Excellent. That looks not terrible. Okay, so you'll do that. Okay. And maybe a little surface moding back there. Sweet. Cool. So now what I think we want to do is split the kelp coming out there. Okay. And drop it onto a belt. Probably also using an andesite funnel. So what we can have is just like a simple chest. Okay. And the chest will sit there. Gotta do something about keeping pulverized or some kind of item in my inventory that I can just generically build with. But basically I want the chest to sit here. Okay. And then the andesite funnel can feed whatever goes into the chest onto the belt, right? So I put kelp there, and then it's dropping the kelp, right? The fan will turn the kelp into dried kelp. It'll all convert at once because it's blowing over all that stuff. And now it kind of, like, you know, does a really good job. Is that cool? Seems cool to me. Seems cool to me. Okay, so then what we'll want is the following. Let's get our laser nodes and some LaserIO fun times. Do I have any more laser nodes, or are we kind of out of those? We're kind of out of those. We should probably, now's a good time to do some teaching. Teach this guy how to laser node. All right, so I want you to know how to make these. And I want you to know how to make these. And I want you to know how to make these. And these. And while you're at it, you probably don't yet know how to make that. Okay? So this guy will go into the alloy smelter, and everything else is a crafting table recipe. Cool. And while we're at it, probably not a bad idea to throw the cards in there, right? So now you can make cards for me automatically, and that would be cool. I don't think you know how to make buckets yet, but now you do. Energy cards, sure, why not? Easy peasy. And redstone cards for future use as well. Okay. So now you can LaserIO with the best of them. Sweet. Okay. So give me like 10 laser nodes. Bada bing, bada boom. We are low on iron. Do I have any iron that I haven't smelted yet? Nope. Give me like 2 laser nodes. Think I can pull that off? Yeah, I can. Sweet. Cool. And then processing, processing, processing. Done. Cool. And then how are we for item cards? We're pretty good on item cards. Sweet. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to configure my LaserIO to route half the kelp that it's producing into the ender chest, like we were before. The other half will go into this chest. Okay. Cool. So right now, you've got this going in here, right? Item card insert. The opposite side of this, the chest, where we're extracting, I'm going to tell you to round robin true. And now he will evenly distribute his items everywhere he goes, right? And I'm going to shrink this down to 1 item at a time so that it only takes 1 piece of kelp out of the inventory at once, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll add a laser node here, and then we'll link those 2 together. And we will insert on this guy as well, okay? So now, when we extract from that chest, he will alternate going from, you know, each location. So, if that worked, in a moment, we should see kelp showing up here. Haha, it worked. Totally worked, right? So, like, every second, he's extracting from that chest. And, like, you know, 1 kelp is going into the ender chest, the other kelp is going onto the belts and turning into that kelp. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Now, I can extract from here. And I think that's my plan. And let's extract on a different color channel. So I'm going to extract on, how about black for kelp? Okay. And you can transfer 8 items at a time. We will link these 2 to each other, right? There's no insert on black anywhere yet, but you're about to get one. You're going to be right there, and you're going to insert on black. Boom. And now all the kelp is being extracted and put into there. And now we've got dried kelp showing up in the AA system, right? So now this guy's running. He's going to come back. He's going to extract his kelp. He's going to round robin it. Some of it will go in here, right? 627. We got a little bit more. The other part will smelt. 43 becomes 44 because it got pulled into there. That's filtering it. The only purpose of that drawer is to make it filter. That's cool. I think that works. Right? Does that work? I think that works. Okay. And then how about you build me? Boop, boop, boop. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm down with that. Right? Doesn't that look good? I think it looks good. Not the prettiest build in the world, but hey, it functions. That's what that's Dyer's motto is function over form. That's not how most Minecrafters roll. Minecraft is very much a game about making things that look nice. I'm not good at doing that. So I do the, oh, that works. Cool. Right? And here comes some more kelp. Nice. Looking good, right? I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's sleep through what is apparently a thunderstorm. Because it's letting me sleep. And now that we've got that rolling, what I think we should probably do is throw that dried kelp into a drawer somewhere. How about this drawer? Yeah, that works. He can hold 4,000 dried kelp in there. That works for me. Perfectly cool. Okay, so now going forward, we will accumulate kelp, and we'll have plenty of belts, and that'll be good. I think what I want to do now is make sure that this guy is set up properly over here, and maybe not quite so messy, because I said this was temporary, right? I don't want this big mess What I want to do is have an underground tunnel, and I'm probably going to dig that out now as we speak. I've got a laser somewhere, I'm sure. And underground here, I will head towards this dude, right? Okay. And then if we look at our map, we should see I'm actually underneath my thing here now. That's cool. Yeah, maybe I didn't want to break those, but that's okay. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, and now I might, you know, dig out underneath this dude. How do I want to play this? I think what I'll do is you with normal mode, and if I do that, we should see something like this. Okay, is that cool? I think that's about where I want to be. And then you, similarly to about here. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. And you can either use a mining gadget or, you know, and now I can put this in automatic mode, which will do this for me. Well, maybe I don't want to be this deep. Yeah, okay, cool. And then what I'll do is I will surface mode this with dirt. Cool. And that'll fill that all back in. Am I out of dirt again? No. Oh, I see. Yeah. That's a minor bug I should probably fix. But that works. Cool. Okay, perfect. So now we've got kind of under our workshop ready to roll. Okay, so there's like the barrel and the other things and all that. Sweet. Okay, I like it. You guys like it? I think it's good. I think it looks nice. So do you think this is where the rotational stuff should come in at? I'm thinking, yeah. Yeah, that looks good to me. So let's do that. Let's put. So basically, I'm going to vertical gearbox this again. I'm going to put you guys away. All this junk that I've accumulated now. My vertical gearbox here, and then we can build shafts that run all the way underground. To here. And then this is how we'll get power into the place here. Sweet. Now I wouldn't mind an elevator of some kind to get in and out of this basement, because right now I don't have a way in and out of this basement. So yeah, we should probably figure that out. Let's do that. I want to put it in a place that makes sense. So first we get elevators ×2, which are easy enough now because we have, you know, a wool farm and plenty of ender pearls. And how about like in the back corner here? Does that sound? That sounds cool, right? Yeah, I like that. So this position. Okay, and then boop, 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 works. Sweet. Okay. Now I'm assuming that you guys, I'm gonna wanna. Oh, did I accidentally? I did accidentally. I think. You know what? I think I like... There you go. I think we're going to get rid of this. Right? So, wrenchy wrench. Cool. And then you can go away, and this was a granite brick wall. I think we're trying to keep things looking nice again. Pretty sure that's the right block that goes there. Not super concerned if it's not. It's close enough. It looks good. One thing I don't love about the Macaw's garage doors, I don't like that you see that bounding box. Like, I know it's there so that I can click it open and close, but it bugs me that I can see it. It bugs me that I can see it. Every time I walk inside this house, I'm like, oh, I don't like that. I'm not a fan. Right? Like, it's cool. I like the door. It looks good. I just hate that that's there. I'm pretty sure you can override that so that it doesn't show that little... Never mind. We're gonna keep going. So I'm pretty sure that the way this worked is with belts. Would be my guess. So get rid of this. I'm guessing you go here, 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 and here. And if I put a belt across all you guys, are you gonna like be cool now if I hook you all up? Like, does that make everything run? I guess we're gonna find out. Because what I'm gonna do is throw another vertical gearbox here. Probably a couple of them, to be honest with you. Because I'm guessing I need a vertical gearbox like that. And then we can run a shaft. Here. Here. Close. Okay. So something should be spinning up there, but is it spinning the right way? It looks like it. I'm not entirely sure. Like, this is supposed to be a deployer. I know that's deployers. I'm pretty sure that's deployers. And if we got our copy paste guys, I'm pretty sure this still has the structure in it, right? So if we anchor this guy appropriately, okay, confirmed, right? And then we line him up properly. That doesn't look lined up properly, does it? Nope. Is that lined up properly, we think? Maybe not. Still not, no. There you are. That's properly lined up. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure those three are deployers. Oh, okay. I see. So there's item vaults there that probably have something to do with something. And those three are deployers, I assume. Yeah, I think I get it. Okay. So those are probably for making stuff. I got you. I got you. Cool. Okay. Got a rough idea of how some of this works. Like I said, I didn't build this workshop, so I'm using somebody else's design. And that's always a good time, right? So I have no idea. Are you supposed to be here, Hopper? Yeah, I guess you are. Look at that. Okay, cool. You are supposed to be there. And then this looks like it's also some kind of belt system. These are like, it looks like they're covered belts, but I think that's just decorative. I don't think there's any need for that. And how that works, I couldn't... Maybe this is supposed to go the other direction? Oh yeah, that might be supposed to be going the other direction. Because this looks like it's spitting out, and that one's pulling in. Yeah, I bet this is supposed to go the other direction. Okay, so let's reverse that. Let's reverse that. So we throw a gearbox in here. Right? And now we're going the other direction. So the item... So this is... I know what this is, I think. I think I know what this is. It might not be 100% right, but I bet this is for, like, cutting stuff. Yeah, okay. I got you. Now, where are you supposed to go into? I have no idea what that block is. Guess we'll find out. So I think the next thing we're going to need is deployers. And that will really finish out this build for us. So to get that, we're going to need two things. Electron tubes and brass hands. Brass hands need brass sheets. And for brass sheets, we need brass ingots. Which, oh man, Railcraft gave me a really cheap brass recipe. That is not supposed to be that cheap. Well, at least not from Create. Create's supposed to be making brass this way. So 1 zinc and 1 copper and heated over a blaze burner, which is the way I'm going to make it because we're doing Create. But it looks like this is a recipe 2, which is way cheaper. But that's okay. So we'll get some zinc. Okay, I'm going to get half a stack of that. And some copper. I'll get wrong copper. Oh my goodness, I haven't been processing copper because you don't really need all that much of it, right? Like... Now, in order for this to work, you need to do two things. One, you have to drop them into here. Okay, so into this basin, dude. And two, you need to light this guy up, right? So just give him a piece of coal, and he'll be ready to cook for at least a little bit. Okay, and we drop those two things in there, and he'll mix up brass. Cool. So I looked. There's some screenshots of what this workshop looks like on the Discord, and I checked it out. This thing is for making precision mechanisms. So there's 3 pistons here that make precision mechanisms. So that's cool. And then this dude is for making andesite casings. So I think oak wood goes in here, and like the things go in there, and that's what that's about. Cool. Sweet. Just cleaning up a little bit inventory-wise. And he's cooking. That's looking good. Okay, and hey look, a whole bunch of brass ingots, but we got more to cook. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap up the episode here, I think. Let's come back next episode, and what I'll do is finish up the workshop. And then now that we have... And I'm also probably going to get an AE system over here. I might use the quantum tunnel or something like that. Though, I'm curious. I'm really curious, actually. How are we doing for power? Because, oh boy, those are brakes, aren't they? Yeah, that was supposed to be leap. I always forget. I really need to get a jetpack, too, so I can get around faster. Power, we have none stored. Okay, that's cool. That's a thing that's happening right now. Oh, look, yeah, we have no power. I mean, like, I have enough to, like, limp along, but we definitely need more power. Definitely need more power. Our power is bad, right? Our power is not great. We need to deal with that probably sooner than later. So next episode we'll come back. I will get power a little bit better under control. And I might temporarily throw some solar panels in there until I decide, or I might move into advanced gen. I don't know. We'll see. I wanna do something interesting. But I also wanted to get auto mining going. And in order to get auto mining going, we want to keep going with Create so I can build my World Eater. But that'll be a bit. So for now, Double20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Come back next time, finish up this workshop, and then you just need some more coal. There you go. Yeah, you have to be heated to mix that. Mixer has a bunch of different recipes. Some require heat, some don't, but the brass one does. Okay, we'll come back next episode, get the workshop done. We'll maybe get power up and running a little bit better, and then we'll have some more fun from there. For now, take it easy.